See if they'll let me on live today. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. It's another live edition of Guns and Gadgets here from the frigid Northeast here in Massachusetts. I'm sitting underneath about 4 to 6 inches of snow, and it is 29 degrees out. Very windy. Hopefully you're having a good time, had a great holiday, enjoying it with friends and family. I'm coming on real quick because something is going on while we are all distracted with our families on the holiday here, and this is typically when the anti-gunners make their move, and it didn't stop them this time either. Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas, Joe. Thank you very much. Let me see. Get everything rolling here. How's it going, everybody? I got Merry Christmas, Mikey. Hey, everybody. I got Facebook rolling on the left, YouTube on the right, just because it's been getting shut down a lot with what I've been doing lately. The attack on this channel is continuing. Everything's being demonetized, sometimes 2 and 3 times. The same video is getting demonetized a couple, 3 times, and it's getting aggravating, but here I am. So, thank you for everybody for the well wishes over the last 3 to 5 days. I've been sick as a dog. I still am. Although I have a voice, so I'm here today. It's the only reason I'm in front of you. I haven't been on in almost a week. I haven't been able to talk. It's been tough. I've been real sick. So I'm only going to go as long as this lets me. So let's get down to it. Backdoor gun control coming down tomorrow, December 26, 2017. I am going to, if you're on YouTube, there's a link in my description with an announcement that the ATF came out with. And we're going to discuss that real quick. And on the Facebook side, let me see if I can put it in as a comment on the Facebook side. And then we can all have the same basis of knowledge here. Alright, let me jump over to Facebook. Bear with me while I get everybody on the same page here. I'm sorry for my voice, everybody. It's like I said, it's been rough. Let me jump over to Facebook and put this in the comments. Oh man, a pain in the ass. It's not letting me because I'm doing live. My apologies, everybody. But so we'll discuss it. We'll all be on the same track anyway. The ATF, according to the Federal Register, the ATF has submitted a bump fire rulemaking proposal to research whether or not these and similar type devices should be classified as machine guns. Yes. A 25-cent piece of plastic is going to be, if this goes through, considered a machine gun. That's where we've gone. That's where we've gotten to, and it's just nuts. It's absolutely crazy. Matt, thank you, man. $2 to the channel. Merry Christmas to you as well, and making Christmas great again. We are. Thank you all for the donations, guys and gals. It helps out a ton. I appreciate it. It means a lot. So, there are a couple things that we all can do related to this proposal that the ATF has put out. And again, it's starting tomorrow. There's a section on there. They're looking for public input from dealers and from retailers and purchasers. And we'll go over manufacturers. And we'll go over the questions real quick. I'll run them the list. It is on the YouTube side. It's a link in the description. So what they're looking to do, the Department of Justice anticipates issuing a notice of proposed rulemaking that would interpret the statutory definition of machine gun in the National Firearms Act of 1934 and Gun Control Act of 1968 to clarify whether certain devices, commonly known as bump fire stocks, fall within that definition. And this is where they have the grounds to do that, because the NFA and the Gun Control Act of 1968 gave them the power to define these things, and that's what they're jumping on right now. Thanks to the NRA. They're the ones who said that this process should happen, so here it is. But before doing so, the department and the ATF need to gather information and comments from the public and the industry regarding the nature and scope of the market for these devices. So they want to know, and I think this is just a technicality because they have to do this, but we the people have our chance to have our voices heard. Written comments must be postmarked, and electronic comments must be submitted on or before January 25th, 2018. So this is open for 33 days, this process, and it starts tomorrow. Where was I? Commenters should be aware that the electronic federal docket management system will not accept comments after midnight Eastern Standard Time on the last day of the comment period. And these are some of the questions they're looking to get feedback from the public. So the first group are from the manufacturers. So if you're watching this, and I know that a couple of my viewers work for some manufacturers. I know a couple of them work for Smith & Wesson. One works for SIG. Get this information out to your fellow co-employees, to your bosses. This is important stuff. This is the chance that we have to stop any more backdoor gun control, because if we don't take advantage of this opportunity, it's coming hard. So the manufacturer's questions, first off, are you or have you been involved in the manufacturing of bump stock devices? If so, in what parts of the manufacturing process were you involved? In what calendar years were you involved in the manufacturing process? And I'm not going to go through every single one of them, but they want to know about how many bump stock devices did you produce, how many did you sell, if the ATF classified bump stock devices as machine guns under the Gun Control Act of 1968 and the NFA of 1934, what would you expect to be the impact on your gross receipts for the calendar year 2018? So they're looking to say, look, if we stop this, which we're going to do anyway, how bad is this going to affect you? So again, as a manufacturer of these devices, this is your opportunity to say something now, to do something now. And there are 10 questions for the manufacturers. Excuse me. This voice is failing quick. The retailers. Are you or have you been involved in a retail sale of bump stock devices? And if so, there are some questions that they want answers from you as well. What calendar years were you involved? In each calendar year, how many did you sell? Blah, 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 blah. There are 10 questions for retailers as well. And they ask if the ATF classified them as machine guns, how would it affect your gross receipts? If the ATF classifies them as machine guns, what other economic impact would you expect as far as storage or unsellable inventory? What costs would you expect to be associated with the disposition of existing bump stock devices? So this is your chance. You know, so often in this culture, this gun culture, the Second Amendment, those of us who love to shoot or collect guns or whatever, we the people, our community, so often we bitch and moan a lot. We complain about things, and we don't do what we can do when is the best time to do it. Like right now is the time to jump on this. And if you don't, you can't be one of those people who sit back and complain, all right? This is a chance to do something. So please do it. Maybe you watching, the individual, might not have anything to do with a bump fire or a slide fire stock, but you know somebody who does. And you know communities on Facebook and Twitter and all that stuff. Put this out there. These people are looking for input, and if there's no input, they're just going to do what they're going to do anyway. They're probably going to do what they're going to do anyway, but at least you're not going to go down without a punch. And the last one is for consumers. There are 3 questions for consumers. Excuse me. In your experience, where have you seen these devices for sale, and which of these has been the most common outlet for which consumers have purchased these devices, whether it's a brick and mortar retail store, online vendor, or where was the other one? Gun shows or similar events or private sales. Based on your experience or observation, what is or has been the price range for these devices? Like, they can do all this themselves, but they're just looking for, I guess they're just saying, look, we gave the gave the consumer an opportunity to speak, so let's speak. And then the last one is, for what purposes are the bump stock devices used or advertised? And again, this is open for 33 days. It's starting tomorrow morning, December 26, 2017. I would hate for this to just go under the rug, because everybody right now is involved in Christmas and Hanukkah and Kwanzaa and Festivus. And next week we got New Year's, so there's a lot of distraction right now, and that's exactly why it's coming out right now. This is exactly why the feds are putting this out, because we just can't be bothered right now. There's a lot going on, all right? I don't know about you, but right now I'm into overtime mode. I gotta try to make as much money as I can to pay for today. And I have a job with no overtime, so it's going to be tough. But now's the time to act, ladies and gentlemen. So, per 20... I'm going to read this because some people might not know this. Per 26 U.S.C., which is the U.S. code, Section 5845, Section B, the term machine gun means any weapon which shoots, is designed to shoot, or can be readily restored to shoot automatically more than one shot without manual reloading by any single function of the trigger. In layman's term, you pull it, it keeps firing. The term shall also include the frame for the receiver or any such weapon, any part designed and intended solely and exclusively, or a combination of parts designed and intended for use in converting a weapon into a machine gun. That's where they're going to lock that bump stock in. And any combination of parts from which a machine gun can be assembled if such parts are in the possession under the control of a person. So that second to last part is where they're going to lock onto for the bump stock. So per the definition, I'm going to be honest, I see it going away unless a lot of people get involved in this process for the next 33 days. I'd say call your politicians and stuff, but I don't even think that's going to matter. The sacrificial lamb was put out there by the NRA right after the Vegas shooting, and that opened the door for a lot of the stuff that's going on right now. So, if you do decide to comment, please do so in a professional manner. Be logical in what you're going to write down. And if you write something, like if you come off wrong, if it's an inappropriate comment, they're just going to delete that file, that entry altogether. So you're not going to do any good. Probably do more harm. What's this over here? Excuse me. M. Joe Man 1, thank you very much, man. Merry Christmas. Get some serious meds and get well soon. I'm trying, man. It's been a rough go. It really has. But I'm back from the dead. I have a little bit of a voice, so here I am. I don't take days off. I mean, today's Christmas. Here I am. Because this stuff, I believe, has to get out. And I didn't see anybody else putting it out, so. So, let me see if I can get this here somehow. I'm going to try to get this Facebook side. If it won't let me on for whatever reason because I'm going live, I'll put this link in one of the comments as soon as we get done, because I think that it would be beneficial. The document is scheduled to be published in the Federal Register tomorrow. Like I said, December 26, 2017. It's available online if you want. This is the actual the document. I'll say it to you. https://federalregister.gov/D/2017-27898. Okay, that is the address. It's also going to be available on fdsys.gov. That's another option you can look at it on. They're coming for it. You know, a lot of us saw this coming down the road. South Carolina just banned them the other day, bump stocks. And what's interesting is, as soon as that ban came down, like 3 hours later, a lawsuit was filed challenging that. So let's see how that works in South Carolina. Jersey's in the process of banning it. There are several states that are looking to ban the bump stock, because the bump stock is the problem, not the lunatic, crazy person who's hell bent on killing people, but it's the bump stock. All the problems in the world will be just fixed with the removal of the bump stock. Idiots, man, they drive me nuts. All right, let's look at some of these comments here. Reggie Bland says, it's Christmas, brother. Let's take a day off from politics. I tried, but this is big stuff, and it starts tomorrow, and that's what they're hoping, guys and gals. They want us to ignore what's going on because it's Christmas, and I've been out of talking ability for a week, so here I am getting the news out. I apologize, man. I know it's not what a lot of us want to do, but here we are. Chris Pinto, what's up, brother? Commerce Clause forbids banning. Yeah, the problem is it's not really a common device. I think that's what they're locking onto. They're gonna try, man. They're gonna try. And again, unless we spread this along, they're gonna say, look, we gave everybody the 33 days to say something, and if we don't do it, that's what they're gonna use. Look, you had your chance, you had your opportunity, nobody cared about it. Where were you? That's just how the federal government works. Let's see. Excuse me. ID. This is federal. This is ATF. John Z, Merry Christmas, man. How you doing? Q33 Rooster. Bump stocks for the novice anyway. Anyone? Yeah, it's... Bump stock is... Look, it is what it is. But... If they take this that easy, what's next, really? What are you going to say? You can't have an uploader, mag loader because you could load a mag faster and not hurt your thumb. That's how stupid this is. And if we let them do it, this is next. That my cleaning rod is next. My cheek swell is next. Everything. What's next? Everything, right? They can come after anything. Foul mouth. Merry Christmas, Jared. Hey, nice name, Jared Walsh. Merry Christmas, man. Any word on the Second American Guarantee Act? Not yet. I haven't seen anything. In fact, this is the time of year like Congress is closed realistically, they're closed for the holiday. This is when stuff tends to die. So if you want stuff to make it out, like the Second Amendment Guarantee Act, or whatever, HR 38. If you don't want the HR 38 version because it has fixed nicks attached to it, then the Senate version 446 is a 446. Yeah, 446. That's the constitutional carry version that's in the Senate. It's been there since January, and make some phone calls, see if we can get it out of committee. It's this is the time of year that they hope everybody's doing what we're doing. We're on YouTube. We're talking to our friends. We're watching cat videos. We're hanging out with our kids. We're kicking by the fire. Nobody's paying attention to what's going on, and this is when they do their dirty deeds. All right. Also, I don't know if you saw the video I did a couple days ago with the Chicago and the United Nations. Keep your eyes on that, guys and gals. There's so much wrong with that. The fact that an elected official is beckoning a foreign army, for lack of a better term, to come to Chicago to help secure it and keep the peace. That's so treasonous. It's ridiculous. He should be fired immediately, and worse. I mean, you know what treason calls for. But that was all part of the big plan, was to get the UN in here to disarm Americans. So keep your eye on that. Keep your eyes peeled. Not that I think they'll come. I don't think they will, because that would definitely kick off some stuff. But the fact that the people in power can do that stuff with zero repercussion is absolutely shocking. Not really. I mean, I guess based off the previous administration, the 8 years we had there, it's not really shocking. But there should be, like, the people in Chicago should be going nuts right now. People in Cook County should be calling for that job. But I guess that's all I'll say on that. Foulmouth Actual says Full 30 is going to be open to all. Is that true? That is absolutely news to me. I get a lot of people that email me every single day saying go to Full 30. First off, YouTube is where the masses are. This is the second largest search engine in the world. Sorry, Facebook. It is. Behind Google, and they're both the same company. This is where the people are. So in order to get the word spread to them, the bigger amount of people, the biggest amount of people we can, we have to be where the people are. We mean the Second Amendment people. Those of us who want liberty, who want freedom, who believe in America. Foulmouth says he heard it from Mac. Well, I hope so. That'd be great. If Tim says that, then I hope so, because I've been asking to go on that channel for 2 years. And I keep, I've heard from them twice. It was both times, kind of like you're not big enough type deal. Which is cool. I mean, get it. It's his gig. But we'll see. Something's got to happen, because they destroyed Yeager's channels, both of them. Facebook banned him for 30 days right away. Such just got a second strike again. I mean, Such, they're going after Such. I mean, I could see them going after certain channels because of the way that the information's put out there or the way things are said. But they're going after these people who they're bigger voices than I am in the community. I mean, they're demonetizing everything I do. Everything I do. I did a couple posts on Instagram and Facebook about it while I was sick. I mean, it's tough for us all. I mean, they're making sure that we don't get a nickel for what we're doing. So, like, we're working for free, and they're just, like, waiting to see how long we'll hold out, right? How long is Such gonna go and put up with an 80% reduction in his earnings? This like, YouTube is his job. He quit his job. He's a full-time YouTuber. You know, Yeager has his firearms school. He's got Tactical Response, but I mean, those folks, like, make a lot of money off of this platform. So the biggest way to affect people is hit them in the wallet, right? So that's what they're trying to do to all of this community. They gave Military Arms Channel a strike. They gave Such his second strike. You know, Yeager got 3. He's done. Those 2 channels are done. They're coming after us. You know, those guys are bigger than me. So by the time they get down to me, what's going to be left? I don't know. I mean, they're already making sure I don't get a nickel, which is fine. I never did this for the money, but it helps because, like, this crap. I mean, this crap costs money. But there's a lot of driving this hard. I'll keep coming. I don't know how much the rest of the community will do that. You know what I mean? We'll see. Simulation 7 says, what's an FFL? It's a federal firearms license. Let's see. How about Twitch, says Rich. Again, you know, Twitch, from what I know of it, is a video game platform. There's not a lot of gamers out there that give a crap about what's going on with the, Second Amendment, or, violating our rights or taking them away. So, like, we have to be where the crowd is, where the populace is, and it's here. It's on YouTube. It's on Facebook's getting there. Amazon just filed a patent for a YouTube competitor. It's going to be called Amazon Tube. Real big thinking there. But I'm gonna be one of the early adopters if they'll have me. I don't know what their rules and regs are going to be, but I'm gonna try to get on there too. I don't know. The walls are closing in on those of us who are more interested in getting the truth out than putting up with what's typically put out, right? Excuse me, guys. Ray Pike, Merry Christmas, man. Merry Christmas. Alright, so a couple people are saying that Full 30 will be open. So as soon as I'm done with this, which is going to be in a couple minutes because my voice is burning, like it's a fire right here, I will jump over to Full 30 and see what they say. Mr. Tiberius. What's up, bro? Alright. Alright, guys and gals. Thank God for Cabela's gift card. I got time for more ammo. Yeah. Get what you can now. Get what you can now. Alright, everybody. My throat's burning. It's dry. It's cracking. I want to thank you all for your... This has been a great 2017. It really has. I've gone places that I never thought I'd go to. Got invited to speak at places I never thought I'd be able to speak. And it's because of you. It's because of the people who watch and the people who spread the word. And I owe that to you. And I'm going to be here every single day of 2017 is not done, but 2018 can only be bigger and better things. So let's continue to grow this channel, please. And don't forget, do I even have it here? Yeah, it's right over my shoulder. Let me go get it. Sorry, that was pretty unprofessional. My bad. This is a wallet from the Ridge. This is it's a titanium wallet. I'll show it to you here. I did an unboxing video this week when I was getting sick. I'm going to be giving this away to a lucky subscriber, and it's going to be coming. In the video I said, when I get to 40,000 subscribers, I draw it. I don't even know what I'm at right now. I can't be too far away. But it's a black titanium anodized wallet. It holds, I think it's 12 or 14 cards it'll hold in here. It is held together with an elastic between the two portions. Ow, that's my finger. Come on, man. Got these studio lights right in my eyeball. I can't see. Alright, so here we go. So you put your cards in here. I don't know if it's showing too well. It's held with the elastic band. It does have RFID aluminum panels inside, so it's totally safe if you have something like a whatever, it's a credit card or whatever. It does have a money clip on the back. Extremely light, very durable. This was given to the channel by Ridge Wallet. They gave me two. Gave me one to check out, which I love. I wear it every single day now. And they gave me a second one that I'm giving away to a lucky subscriber. So if you want this, go on my channel and hit videos, and it says win a free wallet on the thumbnail. Can't miss it. Go on that video, watch that. It tells you the rules and how to do it. And just follow what it says in that video, and you are entered in to win this. And the drawing will be soon. It's really cool, man. This is over $100 off the top of my head. It's like $110, $120. Little Christmas present for one of my subscribers. So thank you guys. So still time to get in on this. Get yourself over to that video and watch it and follow the rules to win one of those. And I appreciate you guys and gals. I really do. So I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna end this as this is hurting. It's time for a whiskey shot to try to burn this out of my body. Thank you all for your appreciation, for your love, for your respect, for the brother and sisterhood that is growing here on this channel. This means something, and people are taking notice. Believe me when I tell you, people are taking notice. I get stopped and a lot of stuff mentioned that takes place on this channel from people who I never thought would know about this. So thank you, and I owe it to you, and this is going to continue. Whether I get paid for it or not, YouTube, it's still going to keep going. Thank you all for your love and your respect. Merry Christmas. If you celebrate Hanukkah, Happy Hanukkah. Whatever it is you celebrate, have a great one. This is Christmas House. I appreciate you more than you know. Until we see each other again, be safe, stay vigilant, carry a weapon, everybody. Take care, and hope you have a Happy New Year.